Welcome, Lifestyle family, to another episode of the Out There podcast. This is episode 21 for the month of December 2025. Yes, we are at the end. We are at the end of the year, and this is another special episode because we have quite a few things to talk about. But before we start anything, we have Sara. Okay, let's introduce among ourselves. Okay, I'm KK. With me, Sonia, Cici.
Hello.
And we got Sara back.
Hello, Sara. Welcome
back.
Well, where I go?
You're still not back.
Still not back to training.
Technically,
still not back training.
That's
So,
true.
but last episode we were telling the viewers that you have some important things in your social life. So a lot of people are speculating or getting married lah, having kids lah.
Why
if you want
suddenly
to-
all go there? Alamak.
Yeah lah, everybody just like spontaneously. I think these people all got the government mind of thinking lah. Important thing in life, immediately think about getting married.
Getting married.
Don't,
okay.
yeah, getting a mistress or
I
don't know what.
moved house. That's all. I just moved house.
Yeah.
That's it. Not married. So if you want to know me better, my links are in the description. So please go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, he's still eligible and always ready to go. Yeah, so we are. This show is premiering on Christmas Day, so we like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Season's greetings. Happy
Season's
holidays.
greetings.
Hope Tapas gets
so-
you. No.
So we will maybe at the end of the show we'll talk about what we feel about 2025 and also what we New Year's resolution for 2026. Sonia had the New Year resolution from 2025, remember? So yeah,
No.
A
maybe-
mountain
Never
a
know.
month was 2025. 2026, I'm keeping it simple. Drink more water.
Tanni. Okay, I'm Tanni.
Yeah.
Gigi was getting ready. Climb even more mountains.
I
And that
will
is-
say that at the end of the part.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later after we talk about Everest Base Camp. Yeah, so okay, before we proceed, at the start of this show, we always have sometimes we have a clip of get out with people from some events. So the one for this episode, we have a few of us went to Bukit Timah, and one of them is Dylan. So if viewers of Lifestyle Family, Lifestyle, so you watching the show with Joe and Kim last month. So Dylan was the one who shared stories about his the Congo stories and additional. So Dylan, I think, is one of the youngest guy in our group lah. I think he is like just out of NS, then now doing part-time studies. So he's
I feel so
quite
old.
interesting. He contacted Joe with telling his ghost stories, and also contacted Sonia and Cici to join us for hikes as well. So
Yeah.
we welcome everybody, all ages, all genders, all shapes and sizes. Yeah. So just come and join
enough
us.
fat shaming lah. Alamak.
Yeah. Talk about fat shaming. Okay, let's go to the viewers' comments
Oh
from
my God.
Oh no.
from last month. Yes. So the first one from Go MHCV. Okay, remember makcik, the term makcik, which
Oh.
What's that?
Cici coined, is to combine. So then can you tell us again what is makcik? I know it's
Makcik lah, right?
makcik lah, but
Mok.
what is mokcik? Mokcik.
Mokcik ah?
Why don't we let Chichi explain
Oh
it?
yes.
No.
He's the one calling me Mokchik. So
Sounds like mochi, mochi, mochi. Like,
honestly, he needs to explain it. Go.
No lah, more as in demo,
the mo.
What
And
alamak?
then
Fat shaming here
and
again.
then the chick is as a makcik.
Yeah, so because of that, a lot of people start coming out of the woodworks to defend Sonia. From Go MHCV say, if Sonia is fat, then everyone else will be average obese, and I'll be Jabba the Hutt. Wow. So, Star Wars fan, I think people, I don't know nowadays generation know who is Jabba the Hutt. So,
Still, not too
yeah.
bad.
But Jabba the Hutt managed to get Princess Leia in the slave costume, so it's not all bad for him. Then from our good friend Jonathan Low, he say Miss Sonia is not fat. She's normal size.
No, how many
Sleep
sims you
and
have lah?
feeds.
Yo,
Sorry?
how many sims you have? One by one coming out of the woodworks to defend the company's heart.
She got a lot of fan one. And have a great week ahead. Thank you very much,
At least
Jonathan.
he's respectful.
Yes,
Sorry?
very
Yeah,
respectful.
at least Jonathan is respectful.
Okay, but yeah, that's about it lah.
I think all this comment is being sponsored by no.
Okay, then
Is it what are they getting free? Free water bottles and stuff, is it?
free walkout, free hiking.
No! So, thank you very much for speaking up for me. But,
Yeah.
you know, as a woman entering her 50s, there's a lot of changes on the horizon.
Don't blame the
hormonal.
age. Don't blame the age.
How old again?
You
Sorry,
wait,
I didn't
okay?
catch it.
You all like to gang up on me
How
just
old
because
again?
I'm the
Sorry,
only.
I didn't
Just
catch
because I'm
that.
the
Pardon. How old again?
50.
One more time? Okay.
I'm proud to be 50, to have seen the things I have, to have done the things I have. I've lived a very full life. But what I wanted to add on is this mok chik. So gemuk is the Malay word for fat. Okay? So to put it into context for everyone who's watching how this mok chik came about, there is a group in the hiking community that are called the mok chicks. So the
Oh.
mok chicks
I should apply.
started hiking in a bid to be healthier.
Mm,
So from mok, as in gemuk, chicks, they would have eventually lost some weight to become smaller. I don't know what the other name would have been. What's that? But because I'm moving into that age range where my hormones are insane and I'm makan angin, which is I eat air also, I can become bloated, puffy, and fat.
No,
Okay?
but in your
I can
defense, your
starve.
hormones always been insane. You are an insane person, so.
And no amount of exercise is helping me at this moment. So,
No,
you know,
I-
I'm at that juncture of my development, my personal development in a physical manner. So, my Instagram is called Tough Chick, right?
Yes.
So it's easy. It's easy to mangle and mix this entire thing up and call me a mok chick. And I'm quite sensitive to these changes as well. You'll hear me complain about it. So of course, you all have to talk about my insecurity, right? Because I don't have many.
But okay lah, I think
Terrible.
Cici got his comeuppance lah when he went to EBC. Later we will talk about it in a while. So in the last episode, we also talked about something about stigmatized property. So there was this particular viewer, he put in my shorts is about stigmatized property is at Randy Temple 8954. Say if I got paid and the area is not a bad area, like a nice neighborhood, I think I would do it. Live there a year, it would have to pay I would have to pay the bills, and like I would have to have my family and my own house. Oh, sorry, on this one you live yourself, not with your family, which might negate the entire premise at this point of my time. Especially it was pre-family, pre-house. You have to beat me off with your back for not just free housing, but housing you get paid to live in. Yeah, so
it's a job, isn't it? If for
Yeah,
you
it's
to
a
stay in a stigmatized property, it's a job.
So
we-
what's the stigmatized property like death and like,
Yeah, because
whatever, like-
Sarah's not been here, so he's not been paying attention.
Yeah, so-
that means you never watched the YouTube show also. See?
so,
Guilty.
Give chance, can or not?
just refresh. Stigmatized property in Japan means that suicide has happened, or murder,
Ooh.
or even natural death, but the body start to decompose and
Ooh.
that kind of thing
Like
that
the case where they died. And
Yeah,
then they-
yes.
Oh.
so
The body fluids was
Yeah.
seeping through the floor.
so it doesn't really symbolize if the place is haunted or not. It's just that there's a stigma that is bound to the place. So
Yeah.
usually they have a we call it cleanser or cleaner that will stay there for a year to absorb the bad vibe, so that the next person who took over will be clear of it lah. Supposedly, I don't know. Yeah.
So it's basically like a bad juju sponge, like what?
Yes. Yeah. So among us, Cici is surely okay one lah.
He will be the first one to raise his hand.
Yeah, he will
Some more
document.
is Japan. He loves
Then you get
Japan.
paid some more. Yeah. So I mean, there are stories where people stay there. It's by chance you might get to see something. You might not have anything. So also
And then,
based on
you know what else? If any of you volunteer for this, right? Then what we can do is we can monetize and make it into experiences for people to come and spend the night and try and get that kind of paranormal, supernatural kind of experience. I'm already seeing a money-making opportunity here. So which
Okay.
of us is volunteering to go for 1 year? Who?
But Singapore don't have lah the kind of
No lah, go
logic.
Japan lah.
I mean, Singapore there's haunted house also lah. You just need to find. Then it's easier, right, for logistic.
It's the places that we bring you all lor.
Yeah lah. Singapore is very limited already. Okay, then I uploaded the episode on the Hachioji Castle ruin. Then before we go to the ruin, there was a stream where Sonia drink the water. It was so clear. So from at Sijo 1950, it said, oh no, Sonia drank the stream water, then later saw the dog swimming in it, in the dog pee.
You know what? I thought about that when we had walked upstream and I saw the dog. And I was like, oh crap, I was drinking water downstream and the dog had been swimming in there. But the thing about streams and rivers and sea is the volume of water would have dissipated any impurity. And then there's also a natural filtration through the rocks and all of that. So
Yeah.
I thought about it, but I wasn't bothered to the point where I was disgusted or anything. It's like
Keep
if
telling
it's
yourself
if
that,
it's
yeah. Keep telling
if
yourself.
it's dog water, then dog water law.
It's not dog water, it's dog pee water. Isn't it?
Dog pee water.
It's even worse.
We only saw the dog lah. We don't know about human lah. Maybe human pee also. Then
No, but I think the Japanese are not that type. They have a great
No lah,
respect
yeah,
for
correct.
their environment
Did you pee in
and
the
they're
water?
very law-abiding citizens,
Did you?
so to speak.
Did
They
you pee in the
don't-
water?
Who?
Did you pee in
Gigi.
the water?
I'm not surprised. If he sees me downstream, he will purposely do things upstream. Yes. You see his face? He's so happy at the thought.
He must be.
Why didn't I do that?
Every chance he gets, right, to make fun of me or to tease me, definitely will, and he will definitely take it.
But that's the
Just
fun of it lah.
Of course lah, friend ma. Normal lah.
have this type of partner. Ayo.
Good lah.
Okay. Then from our
But
friend
I usually have my revenge.
we talk about it. Then from our friend Ezekiel, he was telling us about the castle. It's like running up the stone steps because the stone steps quite big, right, and quite high.
Quite tall.
Running up the stone steps with 20 kg of armor. This is made during the old Japanese feudal time, and gear is no easy task. Unfortunately, Osaka Castle is a replica. If you want, I have visited Osaka Castle before. Yeah, it's a
So have
replica. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he said that he can, if we want to see a real castle, he can bring us all to Himeji White Heron Castle, which is both a national treasure and UNESCO site. On the top floor, there's a small shrine that you can pray for fortune. Okay, we take Izzy's offer. Then same video from a new viewer at Solar Park 26. She said, I think it's a she. She said that she started dozing off when the video is playing because she was listening with her eyes closed. Don't take it the wrong way. It's very relaxing listening to the audio with noise cancelling of earphones. Thank you. I think it's a compliment.
Yeah, good
Thank
job
God
editing.
she wasn't falling asleep because of boredom.
That one she never. She too courteous not to say it. Then at CC Missy said, "Did you manage to go to the guidance center? I think it's at the castle. The place seems to be a good place for hiking, but not much left of the ruins. Japanese feudal history is fascinating nonetheless." You guys went to the tourism
Yes.
kind of for the stamp, right? Yeah.
Yes, me and Shivin.
So
We went in to get our step and we looked around a little bit, but you must have time for these things. There's a lot of literature, a lot of things to read, and they've got pictures, examples of pottery, things, evidence from archaeological digs and investigations into the area. So
over there,
it's
I'll
just
talk
that
to
unique
this
time.
elderly lady. She's a volunteer guide as well. So she mentioned that if anybody interested, they can like arrange with the tourism center. They can arrange these local guides to bring us. So, but communication is an issue lah. I think mainly Japanese. Okay, then we have that video on Takashima Daira Danchi, the place where a lot of people unalive themselves, the HDB area. So at Scuba Dude SG, he mentioned that thanks Sonia and the Lights Out team for making the effort to make this public service announcement on mental health. Many a time, feeling depressed can be a medical issue. There's a dearth of dopamine or serotonin within those who are suffering and are not aware of it. There's an interplay of the lack of feel-good hormones and social causes. So what Sonia said about walking, I suppose go out to walk is spot on. It helps the body to produce both serotonin and dopamine. But it's a job of the mental health practitioner to work with the person to exercise as part of their recovery. Yep.
That's why I always say you have to get out there.
Yeah, get a bit of the sun. And similarly from Jonathan Low, he said that it's a very interesting and nice episode. Thank you very much. And from viewers at Fusian, say we should visit at night for different vibes. I think it's not very ideal to visit at night because people live there. Yeah, so
because it's a residential area. We could have, but at that time we didn't have the car yet, so we still were relying on public transport. With a car, then that enables you to go to the different places and not be so reliant.
Don't say like got car you can go all around and paint the town red like that.
No lah, who wanted to paint the town red? We already were living in the red light district. No need to go far. No need car. No need public transport. We were walking through the red light district.
Yeah. So
Sara,
then
you missed out on a great trip lah. Who asked you to be so busy moving house? Itchy backside.
Like he got a chance. Wow. Okay, homono. Then from Sijo, he said that the place looks so clean. Yes, very clean. I didn't see any and peaceful around the apartment park. Feels like Singapore HDB estates back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, the old school ones.
Yeah, it is. Nowadays, don't know. I just don't feel
dark. To be honest, you can feel
sorry.
It's a bit dark there.
Oh, the place Yeah, you can. When we enter the block, you can certainly feel the vibe is off the chart. Yeah. Then Easy follow up with he mentioned that he made a very good observation that no one was residing on the last floor, the top floor, 14th floor, but there's a random bicycle there. So what gives? Very interesting observation. Yeah, so that's all the viewers' comment. Thank you very much. Please continue to
thank you so much.
Yeah, hit us with the comment. So for this episode, the major part will be Sonia and Cici's adventure at Everest Base Camp, a trek that encompassed 10 days of just walking and walking and walking. So,
oh boy,
Cici tried to forget.
But then we did do some other stuff as well. Locally, we had we recently had a training hike to. If you're a history and military buff, to a place known as a magazine.
Oh,
so we had that as well.
What do we constitute a magazine?
It's a place where ammunition is kept. So we can talk about that a little bit later. We focus on what you've planned for us, which is the Everest Base Camp trek.
Let's talk a bit about. I mean, you guys went last year, 2024, to Annapurna circuit, right? So yeah, then so there's a bit of a difference. So generally, what is the just general difference between the two hike on itself? Cici?
No, basically for me, I think ACT is more long walk, but it's gradual. It's flat. Not much. I think on the last part, then we'll start to go up.
This is ACT.
ACT. But for
Okay.
EBC, I think I forget. It's mostly climb up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh, I thought it's the contrary. No, it's EBC that's up, down.
To me lah, to me.
Okay.
So,
And
and
through
the thing
the
is,
videos.
the Strava app, I'm on Strava with Sonia.
Uh,
After every day is how you can see the elevation gains. Like, I think
how much?
few kilometers, like hundreds of meters. Like, how steep are they climbing every day? It's like crazy, you know.
is it gradual or
So,
it should be gradual, right?
so
It's all the way up, then you go down, then you go up again.
So
I don't know how you're living for 10 days. It's insane.
yeah, I mean, it's like there's a end point lah. Okay, Sonia, what do you want to say?
I was going to say that if you follow my Strava, that's where I plot, or that's where I keep track, or I document the statistics for the hikes. So what I have to do is I have to remember to turn it on, because I use an Apple Watch, right? And the Strava app is on my watch. So I have to remember to turn it on and to turn it off. And that gives me an insight statistically to the climb, like how much elevation gain, how far we walked, how long the moving time was, right? Because I compile this information because when I prepare briefings for the group, I need this information. How high we are, what is the elevation that we're at, and so on and so forth. So if you follow my Strava, it's Sonia Kurana, it's the same on all my platforms, then you can see what we've done or what we've accomplished for that day. And like what Cici was saying, the major difference between ACT and EPC, I think, would be the elevation gain on a daily basis. We did a vlog. So what Cici did was a daily vlog. And that too is to document our journey. And in time, because Facebook has it's like an online diary, right?
Yeah.
And it has that memory function where a year later, on the anniversary of that date, it will show up and remind you, this is what you were doing a year ago, this is what you were doing 2 years ago on that date. So when we do vlogs like that, not only is it to share with our viewers what it is that we're up to, but it's also to give them a better understanding of what these treks entail. And should they want to come, then watch what we've produced, what we've documented, and that will give you a better understanding before you undertake such a journey. But I thought it was quite funny because, and when I watched it back, because Cici and I are very off the cuff, we don't script anything, we just film. But I must say, when I watch it back, I laugh and I chuckle to myself because it's either at the start or at the end. This one here, which
Up,
is always up, would have some sort of funny exclamation, something that I'm totally not expecting, or you know, how he made fun. There was this one particular one, I think we were maybe in Tengboche, where I said, based on my memory, because I've been to Everest Base Camp before, right? Where he said, and he was pointing to a ridge, and I had said, according to my memory, it was relatively flat to get to the next tea house. And he got angry, and he got upset, and he said, what flat? Look at that, you know, we have to climb up there. And climb up there. Where got flat? And he had gone bonkers in that thing. I think either the cold or the elevation or the the reduced oxygen in the air had gotten to him. Because when I watched it back, I was laughing my head off. I was like, yeah, oh well.
Okay, so usually your climb, you tends to make it for the participants to be less taxing, a bit more time to acclimatize. Is it the same as this time around as well?
So the itinerary, this is a standard itinerary. Can you go faster? Can you go faster? Yes, you can. Can you go slower? Also, yes. 10 is the baseline, the one that everybody does. But can you customize these things? Yes. But we never ever rush something that involves this much elevation gain because your acclimatization is important. Without a proper acclimatization, you can suffer from AMS, the early onset of the symptoms of AMS. All of that can happen. So how we manage it is we space it out over 10 days. You can even go slower. There are people that instead of doing 2 nights in one place to acclimatize, they do 3. They can sometimes do 4. If you're in no hurry, you stay. It's just that you pay. Everest Base Camp is highly commercial, even more commercial than ACT and ABC. So just expect to spend money. In fact, because they use solar power. So a little bit of background. How do you get to these places is on foot. Can you go by horse? Yes. Can you go by helicopter to some of these places? Yes. How much money are you willing to spend? But the journey is more meaningful when you walk, unless you have some health concerns or you want to see the place, but you don't want to put in as much effort, or it doesn't mean anything to you to spend that much time walking, then you have all these other options. I have a girlfriend that went with her networking group. It's one of those social networking type things. They flew by
Tinder.
helicopter to Everest, not to Everest Base Camp. There's nowhere to land at Everest Base Camp, but at the last tea house. That's at Gorakshep.
Gorakshep.
There's a helipad there. You can land there. Then you walk or take a horse, which is a 2-hour ride to the rock, and then you take your beautiful
2 hour ride, huh? Walk.
No, 2-hour ride of the horse. on the horse.
2-hour walk. If you take a horse, it's only 1
I
hour.
got 2 hour walk.
She seems traumatized.
Yeah, that's why okay. It's not long enough. We got to let amnesia take effect before we talk about this again. Okay, he has to forget. So I had a friend do that. So, and she wore like a fur coat, and she wore beautiful boots. Not the kind of stuff that we wear. So what I'm saying is that you don't necessarily need to trek, and it's so commercial that you can either take what I call public transport the horses, or even the helicopter. No, there's no jeeps.
Oh, no jeep.
So even all the things that are transported to the different tea houses at the different elevation stops, also either carried by human, donkey, horse, or a mix of the horse and the donkey, which is called let's see.
Mule.
Mule.
Cici knows because he was there, but this is a test to see you all pay attention to the vlog or not, because I throw these words out all the time. Fail. One by one, I will minus
mule
marks.
and donkey were the same thing. They're not.
Well, we still stand from the sea star thing. I think. Yeah. So too many new concepts.
Then you also have the Jogpke, which is a mix between a cow and a yak. Then they also have yak. So how things are transported up on these trails are by what I've mentioned, right? And so you can see porters carry huge like window frames or parts of buildings, and they are carrying it on their backs. Can you imagine the amount of strength they have? And they're not paid a lot, you know.
Yeah, I don't suppose
So
so.
on our path,
these building parts they bring up to the tea houses for refurbishing
some refurbishing, some are brand new. So you will see a lot of development. Like I said, it's commercial, very commercial track. So some of the changes that I have seen, I was in Everest Base Camp on this track 2 years ago. Changes from 2 years ago to now is that I've seen more makan places, more even pubs, watering holes. I don't encourage drinking when you're at higher elevations. Excuse me.
Namche Bazaar.
At Namche Bazaar. And then there's even
Namche
a hair
Bazaar
salon.
is the bazaar, right? The shopping area, right?
Yeah, like a market. And it's up in
the
the
place
mountains.
looks like very like a bit European, a bit very cool. Then they got like places that sell T-shirt, that kind of thing, is it?
Yes. So
Quite
that's why
touristy.
it is touristy, highly commercial. And then hair salons, shops like North Face, all have shops there.
Patagonia.
Wait, the real stuff, not the
Yes.
The real stuff.
Oh wow.
The real stuff. So
Because they are selling to the correct crowd, what? These are the people who will buy, right? Yeah.
yeah. So, so in that sense, it's all carried by either human or animal energy. So I have a lot of respect for that. It's not so commercial that they've made the trails wider to accommodate cars or
So just
it's all still
tradition-
raw power.
So from the starting point from Kathmandu, you all need to take a flight to the starting point.
To Lukla.
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 Look lah.
Look
The
lah.
most dangerous airport in the world.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Someone was so excited. No, the minute you tell him it's danger, right? He goes, ooh.
Why is it dangerous? Is it the way they land there, or what's
The runway is short, right? I heard. Is it the runway?
500 meter runway, I think.
500 meter.
It's very short.
Wow.
So what it is, before this Lukla airport, there was another airport that was further away from the trailhead. Okay, they closed that one. They built the Lukla one, but how they've done it is, it's a short runway and it goes off a cliff. So let's say, for instance, you are taxiing to exit Lukla. You're done with your trek, and all you want to do is go back to Kathmandu, because Kathmandu is warmer.
Yes.
And it's more modern. So you have access to your shops, to your eateries, more modernity. So by the time you're done with your trek, you're ready to go back to civilization, so to speak. So from Lukla to fly back to Kathmandu, you're already very pumped. Oh, I'm going back. Then after that, you see the runway and you can stand. So how it is around the airport, there is a set of stairs that go up and around. So you can look down and watch the planes as they go, okay, as they depart. So you stand there and you watch lah. I have a video, Cici also has a video where, and I think we should definitely share it, Cici, where the plane gets ready to taxi down that runway. Mind you, it's a really short runway. So as it's going, it revs up its propellers. It kicks into high gear very fast because it's a short runway. You don't have a lot of time to taxi and pick up speed, no. So you rev, so it's very loud, it's very noisy, and then
sorry.
off it goes.
Is the prop plane
twin prop? Okay, yeah. It only seats 11 packs. It's tiny, small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or maybe 16 packs, thereabouts. Okay, then it will rev up very quickly, very fast, right? Then it will start to taxi, and it's going very fast. And then it reaches the end, right? And it just has to go, boom, and go off the cliff.
Some James Bond shit, man.
Yeah. Wow.
So that is from you watching from the outside, the fence of the airport. You imagine you're inside the plane.
You can feel the wind turbine
From the propeller.
when you when you video it. Because when I video, I didn't think much. That's
and you're not very close to the. Wow.
So how was it in the plane?
Loud,
they give
noisy.
you good.
Earplug.
Cotton, only cotton. Not even this.
I wanted to put the cotton. I thought they were giving out candy, you know.
Marshmallow.
Inside your mouth. So they do. They give you a sweet also to help you with your
the pressure.
change.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's quite hilarious in that sense. But you will feel as it's taxiing, it's very noisy, it's a bit bumpy and all that. And then as it goes off, then there's a sudden doo-doo, there's a sudden dip, and then off it goes again.
Yeah.
So it really is true. It truly is an experience in itself. It's not called the world's most dangerous airport for nothing. Because if you're not,
you get the nice view of Himalayan mountains.
Wow. Yeah.
you see the whole range.
Yeah. For your last thing to see is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to see the range up close, lah. Let's just put it that way.
I think the probability is low, lah. Let's hope so, lah. For the whatever.
But okay. It's a very rudimentary airport. It's if you've traveled domestic in some countries, you know how it's a little bit more rundown. The planes are smaller, not such good condition ones. This one, I tell you, takes the cake.
So it's like a JV bus terminal standard.
I think the weather also is good on us, because I think from what I see from the video, a lot of people been stuck for how many days because of the weather.
Yes, they cannot fly if it's not favorable weather conditions. Like my last one 2 years ago, we had to wait. We had to wait close to 4 to 6 hours for the weather to clear up. And when we went to ATC, it was a different domestic airport. We flew, instead of Lukla, we went to Pokhara. And in Pokhara, it was misty at the airport, so we couldn't fly. All of the flights were pushed back. So we all ended up sitting in the airport. There's nowhere
Nothing
really
to do.
to sit, nothing to do. We sat in a corner and tried to play cards to pass time. Even then, the security stopped us, and this was in Pokhara, and they said, no gambling allowed. We're like, who's gambling? We're just playing to pass time. Wasn't allowed, so, nothing much to do. But that was Pokhara, and then
How
this
many
one is
flights are there?
Lukla.
Is that like limited flights, or do they keep going and going? Or?
They do have a set number of scheduled flights, and then they go to more places. There are other smaller domestic airports, which is what we had to do. We flew to a different airport. We didn't go back to Kathmandu. We had to go back to a place called
Ramachak.
Ramechak. And from Ramechak,
Sounds like Kway Chap.
from Ramechak, we took a 6-hour jeep ride back to Kathmandu.
This time round? This trip?
It was a crazy jeep
Or
ride.
was it the previous trip? ACT?
This one.
Oh, this one.
BBC.
6 hours.
It was crazy because they're rebuilding some of the roads. So the detours were long and super duper bumpy. They call it the what? The Nepalese massage. The massage chair.
4D, right?
Good lord.
No, but
Horrid.
we're talking about acclimatizing AMS. I mean, how bad was it for the whole group of you guys? I know Sonia said she took the medicine when she started to feel the AMS coming.
Yeah, I started to take the Dimox at 3,000 nearly to 4.
Where was
Plus.
3,000? It was just the beginning stage, or?
Sorry, when you guys start, you're at what? How many meters are you at? When you
What's
start?
the sea level when you're at the
Start
start?
of where? Lukla.
Lukla, yeah.
The first stop, 2,000 plus, is it?
Lukla is already
2008.
is it
Wow.
2008? I think I had the details somewhere.
Wow, that's insane.
So for Cici, it's like
Plus.
the first few days already start to feel the AMS.
No.
What's
So
your
let me tell you something, okay?
Okay.
What I notice in all my climbs, okay, and I've climbed all over the place, right? I've been to
Yes,
Kilimanjaro,
yes.
Mount Kenya. You know who are the people that don't suffer AMS or have late onset of symptoms?
Smokers.
Yes. So it's like their bodies are already so used to the lower
Lack of
oxygen
oxygen.
levels. Yeah, that they make better mountaineers and they make better trekkers. So I feel like telling everybody, you might as well, instead of taking Dimox, you might as well start smoking.
So kids, start smoking today.
No, this is not approved by Lifestyle Ghost Story channel.
Yeah. So it's like for me, it depends. If I've been climbing a lot in a year, body is already acclimatized, right? Like there was a year every single month I was climbing a mountain somewhere. And so my body was already very acclimated to the lower oxygen levels. The higher you go, the less oxygen there is. And where we were, when it got to about 4,000 plus, it was already 25% less oxygen in the air.
Yeah.
So for me, it varies. That number varies. It depends on how much I've been climbing. So because I've not been climbing as much this year, I felt my symptoms kick in at about 3,007, 3,008. When my normal or my on the spectrum, my higher end is usually about 4,002 before I get it. So I was expecting it at about 3 plus. I knew I could feel it. For me, it's
Sinus.
pain in my sinus cavities, and then I start getting a throbbing headache, and then maybe some pressure at the base of my skull. But that's me. In other people, they show up as very loose stool, like diarrhea, and then some people feel nausea. So the symptoms present differently. What was your symptom, Cici? I tell you first what
Grumpy.
the symptoms.
Grumpy.
Okay.
Is that a real thing or?
Yes. His mood changes, and then
Don't
the
want
one
to
that
eat.
has Very
wow.
naughty. It's like me going back to my classroom and having a very naughty student. Don't want to listen. So because he's been my partner for so long, he's come on many of my climbs. I know what his symptoms are. So the minute he starts getting fussy or like a bit grumpy, then I know. I'm like, today you're starting Dimox.
Oh. So there's no
now.
things like headaches and then abdominal pain. No.
You have it?
No.
No.
Mostly it's grumpy and I tend not to eat.
He loses his appetite.
Wow. So
Interesting.
it's different for everyone. It can be
It's different for everybody.
yeah.
So what the Diamox is not available without a prescription in Singapore. You have to see a GP prior to your trip to be given a prescription for it. There are countries where you do not require that. You can just walk up to a pharmacy and say, I want to buy Diamox.
Okay, what is
it's 1 kilometer north, that place.
But you don't take Dimox at Bukit Timah, please,
No, but what's the function of Dimox? It helps with the blood or something?
The absorption of oxygen by your blood. So it helps with that. So the thing about Diamox and buying it over the counter, places like Malaysia has it, Thailand, India, even Nepal, you can just buy it over the counter. Speak to a pharmacist and say that you want to purchase it for what reason.
This
and
one can
even
include in the
Africa.
show or not? Huh?
Can.
Okay.
No problem. Can. So I have my own stocks of Diamox and I administer it to the group because
You.
every morning and every night, what we do is we monitor everybody's
oxygen
oxygen
level.
levels using your smartwatch, or you have an oximeter. And then what we do is we take note, we measure. We measure what everybody's levels are like, because if it dips below a certain percentage, that's when we worry. But I also ask, how are you feeling this morning?
Yep.
Lethargy is one symptom also. So there are many things to look out for, and as hike lead or the host of the trip, the responsibility is, I have a lot of responsibility, let's just put it that way. Okay? Then this Diamox thing, the doctors will tell you, start taking Diamox before your trip. My general practice is to take it only when you present with symptoms. And I have a simple reason for that. If you start taking Diamox prior to you going up to elevation, you will never know or never be able to identify what your symptoms are. Because you've started taking it, you will not have the onset of symptoms. I prefer you get up to that elevation and we just closely monitor you. Then if you present with the symptoms, then at least we know, okay, those are your symptoms. And mind you, those are very personal. It differs from person to person. So you will never know what your symptoms are if you're already pre-medicated. So might as well go, and along the way, we just closely monitor. You feel different, then, we check your O2 levels, or you just, because AMS begins generally at 2,500. So once we pass 2,005, we start monitoring everybody. Right? We watch more closely.
Just curious,
check on each other.
do you have any ever climb with people with a bit of asthmatic syndrome?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Do they
I
have
need to know
as
all
well?
this.
Asthmatics
Do they?
Yes, you can. You just have to have your medication, your antihistamines with you, your puff thing. I had gone in with a chest infection. I wasn't well, and you all know that my training was affected by it as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, you still have that? You still?
I wasn't well going into this, and you can see from my training, I was not my usual self. Right, my energy levels are
I
not
thought
back.
you were back to.
No, I was not. So I was still coughing away, and then one by one, the cold air affects your air
Of course,
passages.
yeah.
It makes you cold, and then with the less oxygen, you're going to be struggling for breath as well, right? You're going to be panting a little bit more, and all of that. So with all of these different complications, we do have to watch out a little bit more for each other. Like, where was it? Even Sharon, when we had gone back to Kathmandu, she and I both ended up in the local hospital because we were both coughing away like
Kumbu
crazy. Yeah, they call it the Kumbu cough. The Kumbu Glacier is one of the places that you will see and walk through to get to the last tea house just before Everest Base Camp. That area is called Khumbu, and there is a glacier that is moving down very, very slowly. This glacier that moves down the valley, that's called the Khumbu Glacier. And everybody that comes back from there ends up with something known as the Khumbu cough.
Why is
Because
that?
it's too cold, is it?
It's cold. It's also dusty. So, that combination lah.
Dry cough.
So we both ended up, yes, it's a very dry, prolonged,
Wheezing
and it's non-productive. There isn't much mucus or anything. It's just very irritating lah. You cough through the night, you don't get enough rest.
Yo.
So, but you see, by me saying all these things, right, it will deter many people from going. That's not my point. So we need to stop talking about the negative aspects of this track.
No, I mean, naturally it comes in.
I'm not supposed to be the negative one. I'm supposed to be selling it as a very positive experience.
Last year we did had some rest before we start our climb, but for the EBC, today we arrive, tomorrow we start to trek already, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's only two places for the EBC trek that we had 2 nights to acclimatize. So it's a little bit more restful when you spend 2 nights in one place. It's because when you arrive at the tea house, right? The porter would have arrived before you because they're much stronger, they're much faster, they do this for a living, they're already used to the lower oxygen levels in the air because they're born there, they're naturally acclimatized. So they arrive first. They would have put your bags with with all your barang in your room ready for your arrival already. My roommate is Sharon, and she ended up, I had a chest infection already, I was already coughing, and I think she ended up getting it as well. So in true camaraderie,
You spread the love.
we both ended up in the hospital, and then we talk about the hospital later because I tell you, we let Cici tell you about the hospital.
No, I also don't want to go inside there.
This is in Kathmandu, is it? Or
This is in
Lukla?
Kathmandu. In Kathmandu.
Just say lah. What was?
I asked. I wanted to go to the clinic in Kathmandu because I already had an existing chest infection. My energy levels were already not quite there, so I suffered a bit on this trek because you have to remember they're very long walks every day. And like what Cici was saying lah, sometimes got a little bit only go up.
A little bit up, little bit down.
A little bit like this, okay? Like that. So it's really this gradient.
To the viewers who hear this, right, don't believe anything she says. She always said easy, but no.
Easy for them lah.
I have to motivate you somehow,
How
what?
many minutes or how many hours to park the
Then,
10 minutes away. Just
okay,
like that,
so
and
it's
down,
there's
then
up
left,
and then
then
there's
right.
down, and then there are
Down,
days when it's
up,
harder,
okay.
and there are days which
Reach
are
already.
easier. So, like from Tengboche
Liar.
to Tengboche, or no, it was from Tengboche to Tengboche, it was very steep. From our lunch point to go up was nothing but switchbacks. And a switchback is how they cut the trail for you. It's in a zigzag manner. Okay? And that is actually the most efficient way of covering elevation gain. It's just that it's very tiring lah. Okay? It's extremely tiring. So by the time we got to Tengboche, after this very steep one, there was a monastery on top. I tell you, it was one of those that I thought would never end because it was similar to our Japan, our
Batake.
Mount Kita.
We also had those switchbacks, and it's similar in that sense that for both of these particular portions, I kept looking up to see where are we ending. I couldn't see the ridge, as in the ridge where it ends, because you are walking on the side of the mountain, right? As it goes up, zigzag, 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 and then it should end at a ridge.
I
cannot see.
You see it somewhere only to cut where you cut. You don't see it.
I took a few shortcuts, okay? I took a few shortcuts, which the porters do as well. Instead of doing the chicanes,
You just wait straight.
or instead of doing the switchbacks, I would just go like this, cut right across. It takes a lot of energy. You also doing it, what, Gigi? I wasn't the only
Try for
one.
water, I see it.
So, if you can, by all means, right? And if you know what you're doing, or you can see the path and you know what you're doing, then by all means you do it lah. You save a little bit of time. And for me, I enjoy the challenge. It's just that a lot of heavy breathing because, not feeling so good, not feeling so well. But anyway,
So-
I couldn't see this ridge. I kept looking up. It's like, when are we reaching? When are we reaching? Right? And then you want to offer moral support to the team. So
Right.
you are in a position where you have to be the smiling one. That means I cannot show that I'm suffering. I have to be the smiling one. Come on, we can do it. Just a little bit more. I can see the ridge. I cannot see the ridge. So how?
Ask the porter. lah.
The porter lagi will tell you, only 5 minutes, only 5 minutes.
Now you know how it feels.
I know, but I cannot act disappointed. You know what I mean? I cannot show those emotions because I need to spur the rest of the team on. So it is inside my heart, I'm cursing and swearing. Why? I cannot see the ridge. How much further do I have to go? Why do I keep signing up for these things? That's what's going on inside. But on the outside, I have to be cheery and big smiles and look as if I'm waltzing through these trails and stuff. But I'm not having a good time. So what more the team? Every time we turn into a chicane, right, we will all stop to breathe. It's like, okay, keep going a little bit more. Then go. Then
But this
stop.
is, will you say, the toughest part of the track? The Tengboche or don't know what?
Yeah, so Tengboche is one of the tougher ones. And then some more. Oh, the last one before you get to
The rock.
The ABC.
no,
Uh,
the what's it called? No.
What's that?
Yeah.
The Boche?
Before you get to Gorakshep, it's very slippery because it's
The Boche.
been snowing and there's ice before you get to Gorakshep. So that one is very dangerous. You really either you wear the spikes. There's
Crampon.
the crampons. Either you wear that, or you tread very carefully.
With your
Oh,
hiking
yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
do you all wear crampons?
No,
I have mine, but I mean I didn't need it lah. Just I would go off
because
into
it's
the
inside your porter bag.
my porter was God knows where.
Water 5 minutes already. Okay, so you're saying you are carrying this chest infection all the way through.
All the way through.
Then you
But
manage
how you see, the thing is, there were supposed to be 5 of us that went on this trip. I like smaller numbers. Honestly, it's just more intimate and experience, as well as it's easier to look after a smaller group. Okay? Of the 5, we had one lady pull out quite last minute because she had a liver abscess.
Wow.
So she wasn't fit to fly and she was not fit to travel. So she had to pull out. Now, my chest infection was at the tail end. I was already recovering from the chest infection, but that's not reason enough for me to pull out. Because if I pull out as the host or the hike lead, then who's going to bring the group?
Yeah.
Don't cry.
He would have stayed in Kathmandu. He would just forget it. We all want to go, you go. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it was not an option for me. So I just had to power through it. But this lady, she ended up having emergency
Surgery.
operation. Yes, she had.
Wow.
So I'm glad. I tell you, it is quite a blessing that she didn't come on the trip and then have the liver abscess or
Yeah,
fall
man.
sick.
It's better to
Because it
find
would-
out now. Yeah.
Yes, it was better. So even though she was really bummed because she had trained hard for
Yeah,
this track, she was really bummed at having to pull out. But the blessing in all of it, the silver lining, was that it occurred before she departed for.
But for
Nepal.
yourself, you did this twice, right?
Yes.
The first time you are in tip-top condition, do you find that
Yes.
was better, enjoyable, more enjoyable?
I mean, enjoyable or not, quite besides the point lah. Because for me, it's always the company. I'm with my friends, and I'm the kind of person that sees the positive in any situation. I'm in the mountains, surrounded by so much beauty. I am not going to, I'm not going to focus on the
bemoan
bad of it.
and,
I won't. I'm not that type of a person in the first place. So I'm outside. I'm happy.
Enjoy the
I'm
journey.
seeing. Yes, I'm I'm back in my beloved mountains. So I'll try and make the best of that situation and suffer in silence. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now,
of course, certain people who are closer to me know, like this one, he knows, right? I was
now
was not
let's give it to Cici for us to conclude this EBC track. I mean, how does he feel generally? You know.
No, no, for me, I think like what Sonia said, it's the journey that matters to us. It's not the summit or whatever things.
Yeah.
I think before our climb, we weigh ourselves. After our climb, we weigh ourselves. I lost 7 kg.
No, can on the Facebook videos.
And,
the
and
last
there,
day.
there are more funny parts in our journey also where we have to face off with the yaks or
Jogpke.
we are
hairy one, is it?
Jogpke.
mostly
Jogpke.
crossing the bridge.
Yes.
You imagine
Oh my
they are
God.
coming there, we are going here, we have to climb over the bridge.
Yo.
Are these
So they have
Jogpke gentle or
So
They are
that's more.
because they don't
But
carry
the
walk
bridge will
well?
be full of them. So you have to give way. Either you give way or you
Kind of-
being squeezed by them.
Yo.
So for us, we jump over the bridge.
Oh, okay.
once it was closer to land. Okay, don't think that we're jumping into a ravine or anything. So
It's Cici, so it's possible. It's not like
it's actually very possible that he jump over, he hang on, then he climb back in.
Indiana
all
Jones
very
shit,
all
yeah.
the Mission Impossible stuff is very possible, very possible, not impossible,
possible.
right? But what I want to say is, if we can share, we have a picture of the bridge. It is narrow. Two people can stand abreast, but the Jogpke are wide, big hairy animals, and then they have horns. So if you're not careful, you can easily be gored, right, or impaled.
Are those domesticated or wild?
Yes, they are domesticated. They are used as transportation.
Transportation.
Their herders would use them to transport goods, like even gas cylinders, whatever lah. Yes, because they're very strong animals, and they've been trained from the time they are young calves, right? Okay, so the thing is, the herders are supposed to let the animals wait until the bridge is completely cleared. That means all the people that are using this narrow bridge have crossed over, then you allow the Jogpke. Because if you have both walking, at some point there's not going to be enough room, right? Somebody can get badly hurt, not just by the Jogpke's horns or their sheer girth, but by the things that they are carrying. If they're carrying 2 cylinders on their back, right, and then the way they walk, you can easily be banged by one and knocked unconscious because it's a metal gas cylinder. So what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to let the animal wait. All the people cross already, the bridge is empty, then you allow. That means everybody also has to stop on the other side because you see the animals are about to cross. Use your common sense and then allow the Jogpke to cross. But we were caught in a situation where the herder did no such thing and he let his animals walk, and we were still on the bridge. We were like, oh my God, the Jogpke are coming. Where are we going to go? So we quickly made our way to the end, and it is anchored into the land, right? It's not over the ravine anymore where it's just a sheer drop into the river below. It's just over the side of the land already. Once we got there, and then the Jogpke were all coming already, all of us jumped out of the bridge onto either side.
But this on the cliff or what? The other side?
On the sides, on the land side already, where the bridge, where one side of the bridge is anchored lah. So we all kind of just jumped out of the bridge onto land, but it was quite a terrifying situation because it's like, oh my God, there's nowhere to go. We have to get off this bridge before the
Sonia, get out!
So bad that Sharon, because she has a crossbody bag,
what happened?
it broke.
Wow. Okay.
Broke because it's like someone tall like Cici would be able to just jump over, right? But for the slightly smaller in stature, no using the other word, and we have to go over. Then it's a little bit more effort, right? For you to just jump and kind of roll out. So for her crossbody got caught in the side, and then it was torn off her, so the strap broke. So it made for a very dramatic occurrence for us lah. It's either get gored or trampled on or hurt by the Jogpke and their whatever they were carrying, or risk hurting ourselves trying to get off that bridge. So there was so much drama.
No, but
There's so
imagine
many
you are still in the
cars.
middle of the bridge and they start to come in already. How you
Yeah,
gonna
You turn
jump?
around, you turn around and
Oh,
you
turn
go
around.
back. ah.
Yeah. Okay. Turn around.
Turn around and go back, and you wait until they are done, and then once the bridge is clear again, then you go. But that can take some time because
Yeah.
one Jogpke goes at a time. It's wide enough only for one Jogpke. So you all can see if we share that picture. I shared that one picture with the long bridge across the ravine.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
that's
that-
one.
Okay.
That's one drama. Then got some more drama. Let Cici tell.
What drama?
Where every time there is a mule or a horse or a donkey or a Jogpke on the track, because we're all walking on the same track.
Yeah.
There is no separate track for them and then one track for us, right? It's all the same. So they all wear these bells so you can hear them coming, cling clang all over them. Then you can anticipate them coming. When they are coming, you need to stand on the inside of the trail, closer
Not
to
to
the
your left.
mountainside. If you stand on the outside and one of them accidentally bang into you, you're going off the mountain because it's a cliff.
Yeah.
So whenever you hear the cling clang, everybody quickly siam inside, and stand as close as you can because you don't want them injuring you and hurting you. But I kena because even though I was on the inside, one of the cylinders, it was too close. So before I can even push, it already kena me. Then
The gas cylinder.
the gas cylinder.
Yo.
So how's the gas
in that
cylinder? Was it
sense,
damaged?
gas cylinder was fine. Sonia was also fine. Thanks for asking about me. Instead you ask about the gas cylinder. You wait. Saturday got training.
No, there was this the last video that y'all took. I think this is Gorabche. When y'all submit, then you Gorabche, right? Then you're at the key hub. Then there was some other Singaporean who came in, right?
Oh, that's in Lukla already.
Other one is Lukla already. Okay, so you all are mentioning didn't shower for days, the hair, wash the hair. Then you really look at three of you guys like already. Then in that video you look at that lady there. Wow, her locks are
Like perfect.
her
Everything
ribbon,
perfect.
her complexion like spotless like that.
You guys are
We go to the-
like homeless. They look like
Walao.
Are they going the same place? You guys have no shower. I believe they can't shower as well, right? No, but people look like
I tell
fresh
you
out.
something. There are trackers with makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every day. I look like death coming off that mountain. I was like, oh my god, my hair is greasy. Hey, some people carry dry shampoo, okay?
Oh, powder lah.
They will spray. Still must look nice for the pictures. For us, like we just want to look as if we're alive. Can bare minimum.
But that video certainly can see the gulf in the appearance from you guys and there, guys. Okay, I think that's a very interesting conclusion.
For me, I think I'm anticipating EBC is just like ECT, where we walk long walk, gradual, not much stairs, not much up and down. But EBC, the stairs.
So I can take from your point of view is that EBC is much tougher hike.
Tougher.
Yeah. Yes.
For me,
Sonia?
for my
That's because
opinion.
you forgot what ACT was like. That's the reason why.
No, ACT is just doesn't have much up and down, not much stairs.
That's how I remember EBC also.
Yeah. So anyway, Cici every time he will mention that he's going to retire from climbing, where a lot of people don't believe, but I'm always believing him. Whether then he betray me by going for the next hike. But anyway, this time round he really made the proclamation, and I made something because I feel that he should retire and not to listen to what Sonia been hounding him to do all this climb. So I made a video to commemorate Cici retirement. Let's enjoy. Okay, can you all see?
That's
Very
Mount
emotional.
Apo.
Very emotional, huh?
Another crazy one.
It's an MTV, by the way. Music video.
Cici Castello stands on the peak where clouds whisper and summits speak. Rinjani called Merbabu too, but his heart now aches in every hue. The winds once cheered, the trails once sang, now silence bites, the echoes hang.
I wanna go back to Johnny.
No more highs, no more skies. Cici Castello waves goodbye. From Adam's fire to Fuji snow. This is the end, it's time to let go.
Oh.
Mount Ophir's shadow still clings to his soul. Hidata takes whispers, a tale to console. Pullocks dawn painted skies of gold, but the weight of the journey has grown so cold. Annapurna's path ever is gaze. They've seen his spirit, they've marked his days. No more highs, no more skies. Cici Castello waves goodbye. From Agon's fire to Fuji snow. This is the end, it's time to let go.
Oh, wow. Happy retirement. My goodness, KK. So this is the reason why my
Yeah.
family had to check on me, because
Yeah, I scared
KK
you
was
later
a-
drink. You,
I choked.
you choke lah. Yeah.
As of 9 of December
Uh,
2025, DJ is retired.
yeah. Until the next. Until the next one, because your Facebook already put you go to what Lantan next year.
Yeah. You
Yeah lah.
see?
Hmm.
I think we should. You know what else we should? By the way, KK, that was excellent,
Okay.
excellently done, and it definitely needs to go up all over the place, because everybody's, no one believes that. No one believes that, because what we next need to do is put up a compilation of every single trip where he says he's going to retire, because every trip also have. He will say, I don't want to climb anymore. I am done. I am retiring. This was ridiculous. This was crazy. I'm not doing it. I don't want. Like that. Okay.
No, but this is like, how you call it? Just to appease yourself lah. It's a kind of like a
Consolation.
something to tell yourself. I'm not gonna do it, but until next time. Yeah. Just like gambler, I said, I'm gonna quit, but they still keep gambling. I can't think. Yeah, but
That's why I don't believe. You can see what in the vlog where he say I retire. I always roll my eyes.
Until the next one.
Can see my brain.
Until the next one. Yeah, so
Who is the one doing the training? Let me ask you that question. Who is the one?
What?
Okay, all point, all point.
No lah, you. Both of you.
Training
Yeah, but-
is not for mountains.
Mm.
It's for your own health.
Health. Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
is it?
Yes.
I see.
It avoid you from getting dementia.
Oh, is it?
That's a good.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, KK.
No.
That was really
Brilliant.
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant.
And
The only one taking that retirement seriously is
Yeah,
you.
me,
The
me.
rest of us
Yeah.
don't believe it.
No, I believe until he put on the Facebook post. Next year, Langtang is it? What's the other?
Lantang Valley. So it looks like Nepal. Every November is going to be Nepal. So I'm calling it Nepal November. We'll be
Wow.
doing different tracks
Nice.
in Nepal. In fact, slowly but surely. In fact, today I was updating the Telegram group. I was putting up the different new folders for upcoming trips in 2026. It's all coming together. And we also have another community event. In fact, we have training this Saturday. I cannot tell you where we're going. You'll just have to find out. You come and you find out.
Hey,
So
you
that's
asked me
one.
to bring my son, then you
No, don't worry. Oh, look
Steady
at
lah.
that.
steady.
Yes.
At the bottom, not
Okay.
enough space really. I think they got to print the sticker
I
a bit
thought-
smaller.
I talk about the bottle a little bit later, but now, so the first one is this training hike. It'll be an interesting one. And then the second one is on the 27th of December, we have a community event. We're going to pull out Ubin to spend the day hiking, but also at the campsite, Jelutong Campsite 1, to have a camping experience. KK, you'll be bringing your boys. I'll show them how to start fires using a ferro rod. Yeah, and then we'll have some outdoor experiences, but some makan at the campfire site as well. So that's something to look forward to, and that's how we want to wrap the year amongst friends doing things that we enjoy outside. Right, that's the second one. And to start 2026, should we talk about it now, Gigi, or should we announce it later?
I think a while later lah. I think let's finish up.
Yeah.
Because
For New
sorry?
Year's Day, leh.
Oh.
New Year's Day is up. Yeah, we'll no, this episode at the tail end. We are not at the
Okay.
tail end yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we're closing in on the end. That's why I talk so much.
No lah. I mean, the Japan Parabex we haven't finished yet.
Not yet, ah?
Not yet.
Oh.
Yeah. So there are still a few spots. I mean, two of them we did the live stream. All these I already made the videos. We will post it periodically to juice up the channel. But like you can see from the Takashima that the video has been getting a lot of traction. So the upcoming one, I'm doing the SPG house, not Sara Party Girls. Then
Sara Party Girls. Did I
no,
have
Sarong
it?
Party Girls.
No,
Party
Sara
Girls.
Party
Party
Girls.
Sara got party.
Then, yeah, but we have another urbex spot during our stay at Yamanakako. So this place, maybe Sonia, while I'm showing this video, Sonia can give a briefing about this place itself. Yeah.
So this is a staff training center for an investment company.
Yes.
What's it called, Gigi?
Sanyo Security.
Sanyo Securities.
A securities company. Very interesting site. So the company would. I'm so distracted. The company would have retreats
staff retreat,
for their
yeah.
staff
Yeah.
there,
And they
as well
stay
as
there.
training, as well as for training. So it's an all-in. There are places like a dormitory for them to stay. There are the meeting rooms, the training
Tennis
rooms.
court. But there's a vault.
Yes.
There's a
Yes. there's a vault room as well. It's on a rather large piece of land. So the exploration was interesting.
This one is the most interesting part, is that there's this tatami room. They got burned. Then they throw the ashes in the room beside the. This is the vault itself. Very. I have no idea why this place.
Whoa. Whoa, what a huge thing.
Huge. And we suspect the vault is not to keep money, so we don't know what they keep.
Important documents. It would have been important. It would have been important documents, right?
But even documents you don't keep like that, what?
Yeah.
It's kind of vault.
Very weird.
You keep like gold, kind of.
No, because on top of the vault, they actually written in Japanese, say that this is to like records of their previous owners, or don't know what. Yeah, they specify it's like a memorial for their previous owners, and
then like a time capsule kind of
time capsule. Yeah, something like a time capsule.
Wow.
But two
extremes, yeah.
Yeah. So in that video, we also see like a Japanese house, don't know where, Then and that tatami room that got burned, then they throw, and I don't know how they can lay a canvas and they throw all the dust in the other room beside it.
Because there was one room that was burnt. So they had cleared all of the ash and the debris from that room into another room. They put it all onto a very big canvas sheet in the other room. We don't know who's doing
manually.
These things.
You can't do it. You really need to.
You could technically, a group of people with shovels could possibly have done it. Like you shovel into wheelbarrow, you bring the other side, you tip it over.
It's a lot of effort.
It is a lot of effort. But the place has been abandoned since 1998 because the company went bankrupt. So it's been left abandoned for a long, long time. Now, you know what we say when it comes to places that have been left alone for a long time. Left empty, they end up becoming vessels, empty vessels for other energies to reside. Right? Now, KK, you went, Cici went, Sherman is not here to share. But I want to know from the two of you, did you feel anything in those spaces?
I know both of you did. I know, and I know both of you did, because you all visibly look quite affected by the place.
I'm down there. I think I'm a bit moody.
Oh, you got AMS, because we climb a bit of the slope there. No, but we can visibly see that it's affecting both of them. I mean, I didn't feel scared but I just been weirded out by the whole place itself.
Why?
Why? So maybe you guys can share, what do you feel about the place when you were there? Cici, you were saying you're moody, right?
Like I said, when I'm there, I'm not into myself where I like to explore. I'm just standing down there, follow your
yes.
Totally moody.
Yeah. So something is affecting Sonia, because after we left, you stayed a while to like try to.
I had something.
Get rid of certain things.
Yes. So I am now more sensitive than I've ever been, and that's because with more and more exposure to the dark side, right? And you get a little bit more sensitive. You attune to your environment a little bit more. So over time, I've gotten quite sensitive, and I did feel a heaviness in the space, and I could see how the vibe was affecting different people in the group. So once everybody exited, there was something that I had to do. I mean, I'm not going to talk extensively about it, but I have my own ways of making sure I don't take it with me. So that's why
Sara,
I would prefer that
from that short video, do you feel
out?
No, I just have a question. What's the history behind this place? Was there any death?
Why did it abandon, right?
Or was it abandoned? Like, is it just
very hard to get any information?
No, so aside from knowing
Bankruptcy.
what it's called, the bankruptcy occurring in 1998, it being abandoned and just left. The days of such large companies having the luxury of a training center or an off-site retreat, those days, even very big MNCs like Nokia used to, well, they still do. They have a retreat up in Finland and all of that. So similarly, for many of these large companies, they would have an office in central Tokyo, maybe, and then off-site, a little bit further out, they would have these retreats, training centers for them to go and enjoy, right? But all of that required money. They were bleeding at some point. They went bankrupt in 1998. The place was abandoned. Is the land still owned by somebody? I don't know. Is it visited by anyone? Only urbexes,
Yeah.
right? What they call
We
haiku
saw,
in
we
Japan.
saw the
You can
graffiti.
see- Yes, graffiti. It's still being talked about. But aside from that, ONKK saw a snake.
Yeah.
But aside from that, there's not very much being done. Is it going to be developed? Who knows?
It's just
Yeah.
like at Changi, the recreational club.
Oh,
SIA. SIA is
the
rec club.
SIA club, yeah.
Right.
So this is quite like a rec club because you can even see there's one depression in the land. It was an onsen. They had hot water, hot
Yeah.
spring water piped in. You can see the
So-
remnants of that onsen.
So in that video, we were joking about the sacho of the company will bring some of the female colleagues, the secretary, and after they die and why they will go to the skinny dipping
Wine
at the
and
onsen.
You watch too many of those JV videos, lah, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we are there, is it? So maybe that's why they a bit affected us, because you're saying this kind of thing. Nah, but
So
it's just weird, lah.
Other than feeling it, did you guys see anything or
No,
any?
This is- you walk through the place is quite bright. A lot of open space. It's not like those kind of hotels we went, abandoned hotel in JB where you have the dark spaces or the bottom one. This one is all open up, right, Sonia?
a lot
only-
of glass,
Yeah.
no windows.
Oh yeah, the glass shut is crazy. A lot of glass. There's a wild boar bones there, right?
Yes.
Jaw. Yeah.
Remains of part of its skeleton.
So I was curious: did the wild boar died there, or somebody killed the wild boar there, or nobody
died.
knows. Yeah.
Because if you remember, on our way there, we had driven through some of the residential areas, the quieter residential areas, and we saw deer just
Yeah.
roaming
Oh
around and
yes,
walking.
yeah.
So the boar could easily be one
Wild
such
boar, yeah.
wild, inhabitant of that area and just wandered in, maybe got injured and died. I can't tell.
Yeah,
what
but-
So in
circumstances.
that area, are there a lot more abandoned places
Yes.
or just one particular?
That particular
This one
site
was
don't
one.
know one,
How about
but it's
around?
big
Just-
enough.
Around all the other
Need to go and
places?
find.
Some places have there are still houses in that area. So Yamanakako is an area around a lake, and it is very busy during summertime because people will bring their boats, their jet skis,
Okay. I see.
and it's a summer. It's like a summer holiday
Camping ground.
kind of.
I see.
Yes.
Glamping, yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So the colder it gets, then of course
Less
the more
people.
people there are cafes, restaurants. It's a holiday destination, local, and then of course for us as well. But because we know that there are many urbex, because we've been before, we were there last year as well. So there was another one that we wanted to bring you to, but it was not accessible anymore. But such is the nature of Haikyuu or urbex.
Yeah.
There are no guarantees.
All right, yeah, it's by chance. No, but even Cici was sharing some videos recently about other parts in Japan, and I was mentioning that in Japan itself, where we're not talking about Tokyo City, Kyoto, or Osaka, or Sapporo, all these big cities, all the smaller villages, or there are onsen establishment that is totally abandoned. So it's like a treasure trove for urban explorers in Japan, but of course you have to check whether they have any barricade or CCTV motion capture camera, that kind of thing lah. But there are a lot that doesn't have lah. So I mean it's
Have
Cross-
also is not going to stop us. What is
This one we don't say this one.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Yeah, so that's one the very cool urbex spots that we went. Which okay, then I'll just conclude the two different night live stream we had on TikTok, which is the Aoyama Cemetery, which is basically we just walk around, talk about the place, see the Hachiko Cemetery. But it's the Toyama Park that we went. Yeah, that one is there was something that our audience from the live stream pointed out. Yeah, at this particular spot, where we were doing live stream. Yeah, let me just share. It's a very short clip.
It's a tree, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The voice coming from this area. Now my hair all just
Yeah.
yours
feel-
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Second wave.
Mm.
I saw that.
Yeah. These trees give me the.
What do you see?
There again, there. The short one, there.
Okay.
誰がありますいますか?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So at that point, I just cut the point when I was saying in very bad Japanese, like, is there anyone there? 誰がいますか? Then our audience on the live stream said that there was something lurking behind us, replying to me.
Hey
Crazy,
everyone, welcome back to the channel.
in Japanese,
we are
like
exploring the park after
mocking me,
dark
that kind of
tonight, and
thing.
The atmosphere is
Wow.
super spooky,
Oh.
but
Did
exciting.
your bed shake at night? No, right? Nothing like.
No, the thing is that after that, the next morning, right, when I wake up, right, I got a bit of like a strain on my neck, that kind of thing.
Oh,
You know?
damn.
So is it coincidental? But I when I go for a trip, I usually got neck strain, back strain, all this kind of thing. So it's common phenomenon for me. But it's immediately after that night when we go to the Toyama Park.
It's a bit
Yeah.
too
That's
coincidental.
right.
Yeah. So at that point, just share a story that Shimin experienced at that park as well. I think she was with Cici. We were at the bench. Then she says somebody ran past her, and she could swear it's not a dog. And you all don't see a dog at that moment. She could swear it's a person. And and at that place you tends to believe. So the little short story history about Toyama Park is that this was previously a place where this notorious unit, I can't remember, 617 or I don't know what, they experiment on bubonic plague and what's the other
So
disease?
biological warfare.
Biological
they,
warfare, yeah.
They were experimenting with all sorts of diseases, and they were experimenting with live subjects. So
Subject.
prisoners of war.
At this exact park itself.
Yes, because there was also an academy, a military academy
After that,
in that
yeah.
area. Yes, but when you said that they could hear voices in that particular area, I was feeling energy waves come
This particular
And I-
spot. Yeah.
that particular spot, and I was attracted. There was compulsion at that spot, and I was attracted to it. That's why I went there in the first place, because I said, "Can you guys hear that? Do you guys feel that?" And straight away, I was attracted to that one spot amongst those trees. And then coincidentally, some of our viewers had comments to make about it and all. So it corroborates what they were saying, corroborated with what I felt. So whatever was in that spot.
So
wow.
if you happen to go to it is only 20 minutes walk from Shinjuku station, but there's a station there. So you could have a walk at night at this Toyama Park. You get a bit of feel of the places.
Among the TikToks you all shot, this place was the one. The cemetery wasn't that bad.
Cemetery
This
was
one,
nothing.
This
Yeah.
park, for some reason,
Even we were there, we can feel it. Then there was that group of young people, don't know playing what tarot cards or don't
one
know.
circle, right? Yeah, so
That was strange.
Strange.
like some kind of ritual like that.
Yeah.
And
So,
then to top it off, not far from that cluster of trees, right? There is a kindergarten, preschool kind of
Yes.
a building. I think it's in a former church because if you look at the structure and the architecture of it, it looked very much like a church. So here you have maybe an old church and then grounds that are kind of soaked in blood, right, historically. And then you have these weird people sitting in one corner, God knows what they're doing. And the park is very dimly lit.
yeah.
And you feel as if the grounds are the kind where a hand could suddenly come up out of the ground. You know, it had that vibe
Yeah.
to it.
It does.
Or something could just pop out
I mean,
from
if
That
I was
behind the
alone,
tree.
Thriller. And then
if I was alone, I wouldn't go there lah. But then we did see a lot of. I mean, that's how people who live there, they have to cross the park from the station to go there. So I think it's normal. We see people jogging, walking dogs. So I think for residents there, they might not be aware of the
History.
the history of the place. Only
But weren't we reading that some of the residents have seen things? Like it's it's a known haunted spot.
a lot of disembodied voices were heard. Yeah. So
didn't Shimon's friend see something also?
yeah, that's what we say.
That's the one lah.
You know,
lah.
you say
In the
the
cluster.
point that when I say in Japanese, she replied me, freaked me out. But she didn't tell me that night lah. If not, I don't know I can sleep.
There's even a security who checked on us, right?
The police guy,
The police.
Patrol.
yeah.
There was
he didn't
a
check on us.
security
Like, just
patrol.
come and do his patrol. Young chap, I think. He must.
Yeah, but he was at the
Yes,
same
yeah.
spot on top of that summit of the tiny hill.
That one is a mound. It's not even a hill. Yeah, so I will upload all these the Toyama Park, the Aoyama Cemetery, as well as the Sanyo Security to the channel. Yeah, so that will conclude our Parabex at Japan. Very fruitful, three episodes long of content, as we mentioned. Then so we can talk about how we feel about the year 2025. A lot of interesting things. I mean, for maybe our kickstart. Okay. I mean, as you can see lah, I would say, although I would say that for the show, for the channel, I will go for all this, go out there. Okay. But through all these experiences, now start to, maybe not about the supernatural side, but we have a lot of instances of supernatural thing, unexplained thing lah. I won't say supernatural lah, not to mislead people. Unexplained things, although people will say, oh, it's egret lah, catbirds lah, mouse lah, all the animals will come out, that kind of thing. But, unexplained things. But it's the history and the place that is memorable to me lah. And of course, the company that we had when we go for all this little trip, whether it's a day hike, whether it's a Parabex trip. Yeah, so for 2025, that for me is all the memories. Yeah. So how about
In conclusion, KK, 2025, you've spent a lot of time out there.
Yeah. Actually, say
think-
a lot of time, also not that much lah, I would say. Because
Much more than you
much
usually
more than I
do.
would lah. Much more than I
Yes.
would lah.
If you compare it to 2024,
I can't remember what happened in 2024. To be frank.
well, you're just like Cici, got amnesia,
Amnesia, short-term memory loss.
short-term memory loss.
Yeah. But
So that was you.
I mean, Sara joined us for a few of the trips, and yeah. So how do you feel? I mean, some of the trips, not just a trip lah. Generally, 2025, you move to a new place. Hopefully, no stomping of bed at this place. I think it's verified.
Only I'm the one stopping.
Yeah, but
So 2025 has been a very transformational year. I mean, I kind of joined this show in 2025,
yes.
So
Thank you so much
thank you so much for having me. So it's been transformational. Thank you. So I joined the show. I've been on more trips this year, more Parabex, experienced a lot
Best
more.
training.
What? time lah, boss. One time.
Okay, then
Come back.
Continue.
But it's been a year of growth. You go out there, you see more things. I think I've joked with Sonia before. I will be at the island. She was telling me you've been with us. You've been almost everywhere. You've done all kind of activities that you never do, and that's true.
All right.
Yeah. I've jumped off a boat in the storm.
That's
I've lived in all the weirdest hotels.
Yeah.
I've walked through abandoned places. I've heard hantus coming after me. Like all kind of funny stuff happened. It's all fun. It's all fun. It's been a fun year. It's very very fast though.
You're very fast, right?
Very fast.
I have to concur.
I don't know, 2 more days in 2000. Like where did the year go? It just flew by.
But
so
it makes sense lah. When you're having fun, time pass fast.
True.
In that case, yeah.
True.
How about you, Cici? How did 2025 been for you?
2025, I think I've been to a lot of places.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to thank you all for inviting me to be part of Lights Out.
No, thank you for joining us also. Because we always treasure what you have to say.
And as always, it's 9 December. I'm going to retire.
You want me to play that video again?
one more video. You remind the date only.
It needs to be a standalone.
No, you retire for 2025.
2025.
start again.
I'm serious. You all have to
So far,
compile it.
Has been so good to me where I've seen a lot of doppelganger of you all.
Oh yes. yes. Yeah. Crazy that story also.
Think we just hope for 2026 to be much more better.
Yeah.
Pass back to my mochi.
Yes. This year, I still remember the January episode where you talk about turning 50. We're joking about SK50 and you're saying one mountain per month, but you didn't actually go for that. But it's still very eventful, right?
It's particularly eventful for me because the nature of the work that I do, right? Even when I am not traveling, I do have many curated experiences for schools, for my clients. So because I'm doing so much, 2025, like what they say, time flies when you're having fun. So my year has just flown by.
Flew by, yeah.
So many activities.
How many mountains have you climbed? 6?
There was
I think two
year was
in Pulag and Apo.
Pulag,
Api.
Apo, then Merbabu. Was
Merbabu
Merbabu this year or
meh?
last year?
Last
Merbabu
year,
was
right?
last year.
Agong.
Yeah, last
Agong.
Agong. Then we did Agong.
Kitadake.
Then there was also Kitadake. Then
EBC.
Everest Base Camp. So maybe only 5. Only 5 this
What's
year.
it? Only 5? Like you climb all the crazy ones.
Yeah.
I remember that stretch where the Apo, Api, Agong, the A series, like, wow.
And then, so that's the climbs. But we were doing so many other things as well. We had Parabex trips, and then we had the local stuff that we were doing, the classified series of walks that we conducted. There was training, there was camping, there was Pulau Hantu,
Pulau Hantu,
right? In the
yes,
title.
yeah.
Then we went ATV. So the year has been jam-packed with activities of all kinds, right? Land, sea, even what did we do in the air? Besides flying to travel.
No.
No.
Please don't.
Don't add air. Right? So it's been an eventful year. Does that give you an idea of what 2026 is going to be like? Perhaps, maybe, but we've always said anyone is welcome to join us, even if this is not in your normal wheelhouse. You're stepping outside your comfort zones. Let me ask Sara. Many of these things were new, first-time experiences for you. But as long as you approach it with a positive attitude and a curiosity, even a childlike curiosity, it's new, it's fun. And that's what I call having an adventurous spirit. When you approach all of these things,
Definitely.
You overcome your fears. You grow in ways that you never thought you could or would.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to foster,
I mean,
not just in the group, but
to me,
by
it's like
sharing what we do as well.
even that day when I mentioned we saw Dylan, it's very heartwarming to see new people to come and join us.
Yes.
You know,
Like our Halloween walk, we had a bunch of
all the young
youngsters
people. Yeah.
come with us as well, and they enjoyed it even more because it wasn't just about going to a cemetery. It was a cemetery with history and heritage, and you learn so much more. You take away so much more because there is context now. And there's somebody talking about the history of the place and why things are the way they are, speaking logically, and then, of course, the lore and the legends as well. But because that's what we are about. It's not just about monetizing things or commercializing things. There is so much depth, and that's where real growth is, and that's where character development is. There I go off on my PAP speech again now, I suppose.
And no certificate this time. No, but seriously, like in Singapore, right? We don't talk about other countries, like we talk about Singapore's the development. Like not too long, just last week there was one big piece of land, Jalan Bahar or something. They're going to redevelop as a housing estate. You don't go to these places, it's going to redevelop very soon. And if you have your memories and your photos, that's about it. If not, other countries, I couldn't say that they are developing so fast, but in Singapore especially, if you don't go to all these like these little nooks and crannies like the Clementi Forest or the Marsiling Tunnel, they might not be there eventually.
Next 10 years to on, yeah.
No, 10 years, I think. Yeah.
Very soon they'll be gone. And if it's left to us to appreciate, then let's do it while we still have the time. So what I had mentioned at the start of the show, that recently, in fact, our very last training, we had gone to a place known as a magazine, Mag 19. There were a few in that area, and these remnants are hidden in patches of forest that are not usually easily accessible. We haven't been to this one. We've gone many times before, but because we've been traveling, we've been busy, curating walks and stuff like that, we haven't gone in a while. And I had told Cici, I want to go. But by God, the amount of undergrowth, and because no one's been in recently, so a path has not been cut. So we had to recut a path in. It was absolutely torturous. You must speak to Dylan if you have a chance and ask him to share pictures. He had cuts because he wore shorts.
Yes.
Okay. Now you all know when it comes to my packing list or to my I always say long sleeve, long pants, because when you
you say comfortable hiking wear.
Okay,
but
guys,
you all know my
guys.
standard.
Guys. If you go hiking with Sonia, always ask her, can I wear shorts or not?
Just
No,
ask
you must
her.
ask one. You never ask her. You go to regret. No, always ask. Can I wear
Actually, by
shorts?
default, I would say no shorts lah. Even
Yes.
Bukit Timah Nature Reserve
Come
try
on,
to
Bukit Timah can lah.
can lah.
Bukit Timah
but,
can lah. Like all the other places you go cannot one.
long sleeve, everything.
He had cuts. He had cuts on his legs, on his arms, and there was one point we had already arrived at our destination, and that's where we take out our burners. We're going to boil water. We're going to have some coffee, tea, because we're going to spend some time there. There is an area that you can go into, just relax, because it was tiring to go, and it's undulating, by the way. But there was this one spot we were all sitting down, resting. What happened to Dylan, Cici?
Vomiting. What?
That's how
Retching.
taxing.
Oh damn!
That's how taxing this hike was, and
Not about retching. If it's for us who go to Parabex, it means it's another thing altogether.
no, but this one, so very poor thing, because he didn't know what to expect. But after your first time going out with us, it sets the tone. Yeah,
Then he came the second week. He met the torturer Sara. He called us to climb the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, the slope 5 times.
That guy back in full swing.
He back in full swing.
Oh no!
The wife said half a year rest. Now he's back. in full revenge. No, but yeah, but you can see people are returning to join our event because of course, from last episode we have viewers say, "Oh, Sonia have such nice monologue," while as people like me is echoes and chatter and I don't know what. But just come and listen to what she has to say, lah. Firsthand. Yeah. Seriously.
So that's what we're going to be doing on the 27th. We have a community camping event. Bring along your camping chair. If you don't have a camping chair, bring your mat. We're going to sit around. We're going to talk about the year. And, feel free to ask questions if you want to do and take part in some of these activities. We're there to answer your questions. That engagement is different face to face. But we're all very chill people. And I see the list is grown.
Growing.
So,
yeah.
yes, I'm looking forward to everyone coming there. There's something to learn when all of us get together, sit around, enjoy ourselves, just chill. And let's approach 2026. Well, yeah, there's a short hike that Cici will be planning and bringing you.
Sabo.
News to me, man.
While I sit back and watch the camp. Okay, make sure that no wild boars and no macaques come along and raid the camp.
Ubin got wild boar.
Yes, wild boar, and then also there's a mouse deer, a different kind of a mouse deer, not the lesser mouse deer. There is the greater mouse deer, slightly larger, a little bit more reddish. It's only
But at
found.
night lah.
No, daytime also people have seen.
Okay. But you must be in luck lah to come for them to forage your.
Yeah, they're a bit shy. They're shy creatures. So that's happening on the 27th. Anyone and everyone is welcome to come. There is a day activity that's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. KK, I think you might be the one that brings everybody across from Changi down to Jelutong Camp.
Oh, is it?
You're coming at 10, right? So since we are allocating tasks, we're delegating tasks to everybody. Cici is going to do the walk. You can bring everyone over.
Dedicating.
Yes.
Can.
Yes. So if you meet everybody, then you bring everyone over and then come to Jelutong. Come to Jelutong. Right? So that's taking place. If you want to meet us, the cast.
Don't be shy lah. Don't be like Frankie. Frankie, we still want to see you. Yeah.
Yes.
Come join us this
I
time.
want to
Yes.
meet up
Ubin.
at Ubin. Yeah,
Yes.
come Frankie.
Come, Frankie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's very potluck. It's on a potluck basis. So, and then because there is a campfire, we will be out doing some outdoor cooking. We've got gas burners, and then there's going to be a wood fire as well. So it's going to be a good time. We always have a good time, and we can talk about 2025, and maybe even do some sort of a recording there if you want. And if you have camping equipment, you can even stay the night. So if you have a tent, but you have to let me know because I have to apply for permits. So contact me and let me know if you're coming for the day activity.
Always join the Telegram group. It's free.
Yes. All the information is there.
So you were mentioning something about 2026. Something big happening.
So 2026, the first Parabex trip that we're having is to Penang, and that takes place at the end of January.
30th January.
Yeah. Now we are mentioning where we're going. After this trip, we're no longer going to talk about where we're going to go until the trip ends. Okay? We'll keep it a surprise until and unless people really inquire.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit more of a sense of mystery.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be one change, and then we have trips from
don't go
July.
Cambodia.
No,
More like
that one.
you just lose a few body parts, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's okay.
I barely have a good kidney already. I don't.
Take the other one, that's fine.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
So
continue.
there are a few places to avoid, but from July onwards, again, join our Telegram group because new topics are being added all the time. There's a trip to Kyrgyzstan. There's going to be Lantang Valley. I'm planning on climbing Mount Meru, which is in Tanzania. There'll be a safari after that as well. So maybe even Taiwan. I'm looking at Japan again, a different part of Japan to go urbex. So all the developments in that trip schedule.
I was
Everything will be
telling my
revealed
wife
in Telegram.
we should plan a trip to Perth. One of these
This
days.
year.
Not
I mean,
this,
sorry,
not
in
this year
2025.
not 2025. It's gonna end in another few days.
2026. Sorry, 2026.
Depends if
Joke and
we
sponsor.
have the opportunity. If not, 2027 or
We've-
something. Yeah.
We've spoken about doing a Sarawak
Sarawak as well. Yes. Yeah.
right?
To
So if
Kuching.
you do a Sarawak Parabex in Kuching, it's a great place for a Parabex. I've got many stories to share. I've shared with KK. He's heard some of these stories already about. There's been a lot of death in Sarawak, so lots of places to go. He's experienced a few places. But if we put together a Parabex in Sarawak, how do you think? Do you think our viewers and listeners would like it? Would be interested?
Just share on the comment, or in our Facebook group or our Lifestyle Facebook group to see
Put
whether
a poll
you
lah, bro. Put a poll.
Sorry?
Put a poll lah. YouTube
Poll lah.
Poll.
or the poll traumatized already. The poll. Okay, I'll think of something. I mean, yeah,
Right?
a
So
lot of
all of
places.
that,
Yeah,
we are planning many things for you in 2026.
and beyond.
But it's and beyond. So if you like what we do, the kind of content that we produce, or are interested, or have any questions, just feel free to reach out to any one of us.
Alright. Don't be shy lah. Yeah. So
Don't be a stranger.
yeah. So I don't know
Don't
whether
be
we will
square.
share.
Get out there.
Yeah, you take over in my line.
Oh, sorry.
But any
I see.
is it too early to talk about New Year resolution? Or mine is simple lah, just healthy, good health, good wealth. Everybody status quo lah, because 2025 will be good. So I think just keep status quo. Sara, yeah, any resolution for 2026?
The problem with resolution, we always say, but
Keep it simple
But-
lah. I
but
think Sonia
keep it
one is
simple.
not totally. I think she managed to keep it. Yeah.
So next year I'll become 44. I'm not going to climb any mountain. No lah,
44 is the baby in this group.
but every year must have some kind of growth, some kind of improvement lah. So hope to go for more adventures. More hiking. Make more friends.
That's a great
Yeah.
wish for 2026.
And it's achievable. Yeah.
Yes.
Chichi, any resolution for 2026?
Don't remember Cici, because Cici had retired.
Sonia, 2026.
We'll see how 2026 unfolds. Okay. I don't have any resolutions. I think we should approach life day by day, but keeping our health, being mindful about these things, and just be grateful for every single moment extra that we have. I'm thinking so much about mortality of late because I've heard of accidents and then people falling sick and dropping dead out of nowhere. So keep your loved ones close.
Why you turn 50 only you become so sentimental? Oh, my health is
Philosophical.
I say.
Yeah, more think about mortality, go to the bridge, jump off the bridge, go to the airport then.
You ask me for what I want for 2026. I tell you what I want for 2026.
No, but
I
you
still get
don't
made
preach
fun
what
of.
you don't practice what you preach, right?
I do. How is it that
Then
I'm
you
not
think
practicing?
about
If I
mortality,
go
then
for-
you bring people go into the most dangerous airport, go to those kind of hike that. Nah, but
Wah, piang.
it's experience lah, YOLO. The young people like to call it,
YOLO.
you only live once.
Yes. And then we are also doing stuff with RHIB, which is the rigid hull inflatable boat, and those are, these black tactical boats that you sometimes see in our waterways, right? It's for the Southern Island tours. They've got 60 minutes, they've got 90 minutes experiences. So I'm doing some work with them. We're helping them make some content. So ask about all these different experiences. We embrace life adventurously. And we hope to continue doing that in 2026 and beyond with this motley crew of people.
A motley crew. Nikki 6. Okay, as we end, don't be square, get out there. Sarah?
The truth is out there.
G?
If you're out there, you can't see me, Cici retired.
What nonsense. All of you and your nonsense, all get out.
Good night. Happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for tuning in. Season's greetings. Have a great